Hey y'all, how's it going? Hopefully y'all can hear me all right. Hey, what's up? I'm Bug from Bug Hunter, live streaming, YouTube. This is live if you're watching us right now. I was about 4 seconds away from starting the stream and then remembered that I needed a guitar. And I left my guitar out in the hallway after I got back from tour, and so I narrowly avoided that. Hey everybody, who we got in the chat? I need guitar picks too, don't I? Quincinnati's here. Meg Epics. A random person is here. Harmon the Badger's here. Hellhounding. Master Modder's here. Captain Kalinska is here. Awesome. And now you're able to now start folding your laundry. Brandon Frost. Sunder XOXO. Maybe that's just Sunder XOXO. Assisted Sage. Vic is here. Mars here? Oh, Mars here. Yeah, sure. I thought that was still Jams. I just see colors and I saw blue. Crazy Kid Christian's here. Cool. So this is my stream. Thanks everybody for joining. I just got back from tour on Monday. So while I'm happy to be here, I gotta say I had a lot of fun playing for people in a real space. So. But here I am. I'm going to play some songs. I'll chat. I'll tell you some stories from tour, whatever y'all want to know. This is y'all's time to ask me questions and hang out. And I've seen a couple people say that they were at some of the shows. Yeah, we just got back from West Coast tour. So we were at Salt Lake City, Boise, Portland, Seattle, Palo Alto, Sacramento, and Hollywood. So it was a very fun time. I met a lot of people and just had the best time. So so how about I just play a song and then we can chat afterwards. So what are y'all feeling? Yeah, this is my first live stream since I was on YouTube, since I was on tour, but I did actually live stream the Salt Lake City show on Instagram, and then the venue streamed the Facebook, stream the Hollywood show on Facebook. So Jams wants me to play Infant Choppers. A couple of 2 bed, 2 bath, and a ghost. Several people. 1, 2 bed, 2 bath, and a ghost. I could probably end with that one. It feels like a good one to end on. What's a good warm up? I'm seeing the influx now of people who have subbed to our channel from the 2 bed, 2 bath, and a ghost video. Jams, I played Baby Teeth in Sacramento, and I didn't mess it up. I looked at Mars right after that one line that I always mess up, just to like verify that I did it right, and Mars nodded back at me. So that was primo moment from Sacramento. I'm waiting for someone to request a song that I actually want to play. But I can play anything. There we go. We'll slow down, we can talk it out. We'll backtrack, relax, and we'll track it down. How I carve out a space for this to hold a job and have a hobby as expensive as it is. When neighbors all complain about the noise I make, I pipe down. I haven't made a big bow, but I found my voice in this random noise. Sit back now and welcome to the Peep Show. I've been making up words at the top of my lungs, at the tip of my tongue. Ease up and leave me some. Yeah, I've been making up words. step is find the perfect words if they exist. Is it words for love? Is it words for pain? And do I stop when they sound the same? Is it better that I pander to the people who will listen to a pivot going 80 just to prove I can be different? Oh, I've been making up words at the top of my lungs, at the tip of my tongue. Ease up and leave me some. Yeah, I've been making up words 'cause there aren't any more. Refresh, give me time to rest, to recharge my search for a sound that's fresh. I don't mean to be so down or pessimistic like an ivy on my skin. I can't resist the urge to itch it with a simple little hobby. All I do is stitch together clever words inside a corporate mold, design it by the pitch, and then I'm like, please share, please like and subscribe. But all I wanna do is leave this unrelated stuff behind. But at the same time, I wanna reach a million people. I'm feeling like 1,000's out of reach if I don't keep up with the trending times. A brand new state, a new bandwagon with some new pain. Where's my new way? Maybe I'm not trending up on Twitter. The only ones I'll reach will be my mom and baby sister. Maybe I'm not bound for money and fame, but my music wouldn't fit inside a status or a hashtag. I've been making up words at the top of my lungs, at the tip of my tongue. Ease up and leave me some. Yeah, I've been making up words 'cause there aren't any more. Said I'm torn between a couple. I'm taking aim and naming up a second nature off the cuff. I'm vaguely masquerading and I'm faking that I'm braving up, shaking up the 87, waking all the neighbors up. The rain enough to waste, so I'm saving up and making up words. Good timing on that one, Jams. You nailed it. Thank you. Appreciate you. Carried Coin. It's their first live stream that they've been able to make it to. And they're super excited, which I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that. I used to be pretty consistent with my live streams, but it's been kind of off and on tour for the last 3 months, so I haven't been able to. But I had today free. I leave again tomorrow, but not on tour. But I have a little time off. I do have a show. I'm going to Indianapolis, but I have a private show in Indianapolis. Friday night, and then I'm gonna go to Seattle for a little bit, and I'm very excited for that. This is gonna be some personal time, and then I'm going to Kyle's wedding, so there's a lot going on in August. So Vic asks, "Well, quick bug. Which bug song should I cover next?" Too Bad, Too Bad and Ghosts, for sure. Gotta see that one. Yeah, so let me talk real quick. Let's do a little cozy Q&A. So this is where I'm just gonna play little chords and answer any questions that y'all have. I'll probably start with just some general stories from the tour, and then I'll interject with whatever questions y'all have. So I'm feeling a little capo for this one. Okay, so as I mentioned, I was just on tour. So me and my dad were driving around the western half of the United States for about 10 days. The impetus for the tour was our drummer Kyle. He had his bachelor party set for Palo Alto. No, just the Bay Area, I guess, on this past weekend, so Saturday and Sunday. And I am his best man, so I was planning that. And I live in Richmond, Virginia. So instead of like spending $1,000 on a plane ticket just for a weekend, I was like, well, why don't I go play for my good friends on the West Coast? So I flew into Vegas, and my dad flew into Vegas, and we got a rental car and drove to Salt Lake City. and started the tour there. The first show of the tour was a house show at a good friend of mine. He has a band called Tiny Boats. So if anybody was watching the live stream of that show on Instagram before my dad turned it off, he was on that live stream as well. Tiny Boats is great, so go listen to them. Had a great time there. It was like the perfect kickoff show for the tour. There was a baby named McCracken there, which was awesome. Yeah, so that was great. We went to Boise. Boise was very hot. It was like 100 degrees that day, but it was still a very, very fun show. I was in Boise for 2 days, so I had a private show in Boise the day after the public show, which is always fun. If you're looking at our tour schedule and live anywhere near where we're going, you can always reach out. We always kind of leave gaps in the tour to kind of give us a little bit of breathing room, but also kind of fill in with things like that. If people are interested in private shows, you can always reach out. And then we went on to Portland, and we had a show in a kung fu studio, which was fantastic. I started doing this thing on this tour where I'm just like renting out like the most random places you can think of to do shows, where I just bring all the sound equipment I need, and everybody just kind of sits on the floor on like pillows and stuff like that, and I just play and people sing along, and it was awesome. It was honestly like, I don't see myself mixing that formula up very much in the near future. So I did a kung fu studio in Portland. Had a great time there. Somebody gave me. I got several cool gifts on tour. The one that just popped into my head though was someone gave me little Lego minifigures of me and Robert from the 2-bed 2-bath. It was actually Robert and Neighbor Guy, to be specific. But that was fun. And then we went to Seattle, and I got to see Jesse. He played the show with us in Seattle, and we had a great time doing that. That was, I think, the biggest show of the tour, and it was at a yoga studio in Ballard. Yeah, had a fantastic time. And then I got my dad to play one night Ultimate Werewolf afterwards with all my friends in Seattle. This is where I used to live, and so that was definitely a highlight. Just watching my dad. He'd never played like a social deduction game before, and so it was hilarious to watch him kind of figure that out and like not know how to lie to everybody, because like my friend group were like seasoned veterans of werewolf, to where like it's almost not even fun anymore, because we just like know each other so well, and like we know the processes of how to play. So to throw my dad in there as like the wrench was hilarious. And then we drove down to Sacramento. Had a great show in Sacramento in like a performance hall with like a lot of cool like twinkly lights and stuff. I got to see some old friends there, and then we went to Hollywood, and we played in this really cool place called the Kulak's Woodshed, and the whole thing was like HD broadcast on like their Facebook, and I have the video of the whole show, which I'll be posting on our YouTube, kind of in chunks that make sense. And then we finished the tour in Palo Alto, and Kyle got to come play with me. Technically, it was night one of his bachelor party, so everybody who was at the Palo Alto show got to attend Kyle's bachelor party for a couple hours. Yeah, Palo Alto was great. It was a really good time. It was both the opener and the finisher of that tour were just both phenomenal, great ways to start and finish. So yeah, we got a couple of people who were in Palo Alto. Harmon the Badger, it looked like Brandon Frost. Yeah, it was a great venue. I would absolutely play there again. Me and Kyle had a great time. And then we had the bachelor party, and there's a lot of Mario Smash Bros. It's not called Mario Smash Bros, is it? I was gonna say Mario Party, but it wasn't Mario Party. It was Smash Bros. A lot of Smash Bros. A lot of board games. We did an escape room, and we escaped. We did some axe throwing, which was pretty cool. I just ate a lot of really good food. So It's hard to pronounce this one. It looks like Shuash. Shuash says, "Hey Bug, what's your favorite food?" Probably pancakes. Yeah. Probably pancakes. I eat pancakes every day. Quinn Cincinnati is apparently going to see me at the Raleigh show, which is nowhere near Cincinnati. So I'm glad you're going to be there. Hellhounding asks, what kind of escape room? The escape room was in where was that? Livermore, California, and it was Magic School. It was Magic School themed for copyright reasons. It was like Larry Potter, something like that. I don't know. It was the only one that was available at that time, and it was really fun. It was a good time. There was like eight guys there, and some of them had never done an escape room before, and they had a lot of really good puzzles. So, Battlebones is trying to get me to say something. I don't really do that. If I do that, then it just becomes everybody wanting me to say certain words. So, appreciate that, but I don't like when people tell me to do things. So, Lisa is asking, how do you decide on a theme topic for your songs? I mean, if you've listened to a bit of our music, you know that it's kind of all over the place. I don't know. There's so many things to write about, just in life, and I keep kind of notes on what I want to write songs about, and sometimes I'll reference that list whenever I am sitting down to write something, and sometimes it'll just kind of come out. Like I had on my list for like a year and a half a song. I was like, I want to write a song about a ghost that's haunting their loved one so that they can hurry up and join them. And that was just kind of the basic idea for a song, and that just was on my list for like a year and a half. And then I sat down and kind of started playing these chords, and I was like, that's kind of spooky. Why don't I see if I got something on my list that's kind of spooky? And I came across that ghost idea, and it turned out well, and it sounded like this. The old man next door says his house is haunted. He says a ghost keeps him awake. I think he's having a hard time, to be honest, since his darling passed away. But he fears a phantom has finally found him, some nemesis that never quit holding a grudge. The old man next door says his house is haunted. It's best to be up front with some tough love. I said, Robert, I'm so sorry. Your house ain't haunted. You're just not used to being alone. Robert, all the creaks and shifts are just the sounds you missed when you shared your home. He says, no, 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 no. I've had some close calls with falling items. I'm ducking picture frames and dinner plates and all my daily meds. I can never find them. They're put in places that I never would have done, and the furniture shifts, and it caused me to trip. I wake up with my pillow on my face every night. It sounds silly, this house is trying to kill me. Will you come see? Just stay with me. Just stay with me one time. I said, Robert, I'm so sorry. Your house ain't haunted. You're just not used to being alone. Robert, all the shifts and creaks are just the signs of grief. Now you're living on your own. But okay, I'll go. And I can't help but feel absurd, because nothing that I've heard from the downstairs room is a paranormal origin. It's 4 a.m. This poor old man is just confused. And wait, I hear footsteps on the stairs. They're getting louder and louder above me. They're stomping. I pray it's just Robert until I hear him scream my name, neighbor guy. And I go running up the stairs, jumping 3 at a time. And I'm fully unprepared for the terrors I will find. I burst into the room, and by the light of the moon, it's a ghost as real as both of me and you. And it wasn't the butler they sacked without cause, or that surly groundskeeper, or that mafia boss, or his old business partner they stabbed in the back, or the ghost of Christmas, future, present, or past. And it wasn't the guy from the mishap at the zoo, or that other guy from the other mishap at the zoo. No, of all the spooky specters Robert wronged in his life, the ghost floating between us was his darling dead wife. And she said, Robert, I'm so sorry, didn't mean to scare you, I'm just not used to being alone. Robert, you see, death's a one-way street, and I can't find my way back home. Robert, I figured I'd just come get you, I thought a haunting might do the trick. Robert, I'm sorry, I thought it'd be easier, I don't remember you being this quick. The old house next door's got a sign out front now, a for sale sign tied to a post, so attention shoppers, you can make an offer on a 2-bed, 2-bath, and a ghost. Thanks, y'all. Jams, your clap was about 5 seconds early. And Mars, you got it perfect. So, not to cause any strife between my mods, but... I started playing that song on YouTube today at 1.5 speed by accident because I had it on for the video I was watching before, and it's kind of a bop. Mars, why is it the Mod War of 2020? You know, that was 2 years ago, right? I don't think there were mods in 2020. At least not in the first half. Aubrey wants me to play Making Up Words. I already did. But you can rewatch this after it's done. And it'll sound like that, but with words. Big Dice wants to know what my favorite color is. My favorite color is yellow. Speaking of, oh man, I got so many things to talk about. This was our, this is mine actually, but our yellow Go With The Flow shirt for our West Coast tour, and we just about sold out of them. We only got like 4 left. I got to put them up on my website. I think we only have extra larges left, but anyways. Yeah, we were excited that people really like those shirts. I bought way more than I thought we were going to need, thinking that I'd have some extra to sell, and then we just got cleaned out of them real early. So, and it's yellow. So, also I have pinned in this chat, speaking of leftovers from tour, we saw some of the East Coast shirts, the Be Glad I Love You shirts from our East Coast tour. We have like a couple of all sizes, so... there's a link. I figured out how to do links in my YouTube stream, so you can click that link and go grab that one while it exists. I don't know that I'll be ordering any more of those, so if you want that Be Glad I Love You shirt with art by Deep Blue Ink, there's only what we have left, and then they're probably gonna be gone. So unless we like blow up in popularity, like 10x, and then there's a lot of new people who want it. But if things keep going how they're going, those will probably be the last ones. So, Crazy Kid Christian wants to know, how long have you been doing music? I started Joey for the first time without a song request. I saw it pop up and I was like, oh no, I'm gonna take more of Joey's money without doing what he tells me to do. But it's actually just a question, which I'll answer a question, no problem. What is your favorite way to eat potatoes? Depends on the time of day. Well, no, that's not really true. I can eat hash browns pretty much anytime. There's so many good ways. It would probably be a tie between hash browns and French fries. But like mashed is like the margin between how much I like all the options is so slim. But yeah, it's probably hash browns, French fries, mashed, top 3. Jam's calling me out for getting distracted by my $2 that I got. Yes, sorry, I was gonna circle back to it. I've been playing music for about a decade-ish. I'm almost 31 next month, and I got a ukulele for my 21st birthday. So that's when I first started kind of writing songs. Yeah, so I started playing ukulele at 21, got a guitar around 22, and then here I am, 9 to 10 years later. Okay, you want some go with the flow? Yeah, what time is it? I was going to do kind of a shorter stream tonight because I still kind of wanted to go for a run. I have a flight tomorrow morning and I don't want to be up super late. So, how will we do this? Oh, yeah. Okay, first off. While I have you here, I am going to briefly mention the 2 upcoming tours that I have. So far this year, I did a short Midwest tour, I did an East Coast tour, and just got back from my West Coast tour. So if you are in any of those places, I'm sorry that you missed us. We'll be hopefully back next year. But for the rest of the year, we do have a few things. So, South Tour. Very excited for this. I went to Texas a couple years ago and had a good time, so I'm kind of expanding out from there. Several of these cities are brand new for me. I'd say about half of them I've never played in before. So we got Raleigh is the first one up, and this is going to be in September. So September 9th through about like the 23rd. I'm looking at adding maybe a few shows to this list, but this is what we like for sure have right now. And so we have Raleigh, and then we have Atlanta, Orlando, Florida, and then we're going to do kind of the classic Texas triangle of Houston, Austin, Dallas. I was there in 2019 and had a great time. So hopefully coming back 3 years later, should have some even more people out. And then we're going to be in Huntsville, Alabama shortly after that, and then finish things up in Nashville, Tennessee. So that's going to be our Gulf Coast tour. And we'll have a shirt kind of based off our little bug hunter Sprite there, which I'm very excited about. So we got that tour. I'm very excited. So if you want to go to that, there's tickets on our website. Don't wait on those. All my shows are pretty small venues. Anybody who came to any of our West Coast shows, if you're in the chat right now, can kind of attest, like, we're playing in like yoga studios, and it's like, we sell out around 50 people for most shows. Don't wait super long, because they do fill up fast. Okay, and then in different news after that, in October, this is what we got going on. So if anybody here is a fan of the Narcissist Cookbook, me and him are going to team up on a tour in the UK. It'll be my first time ever leaving the country, which I'm excited about. I've lived all over the country, but I've never actually left before. So I'm going to be in the UK from October 14th through the 23rd. We're going to be in Glasgow. Oh, God, I have to pronounce these words, and James is going to get mad at me. Glasgow. Manchester. Birmingham. London, that one's easy. We're going to be in London for 2 different nights, and then Leeds, and then Edinburgh to finish things off. So we're kind of basically doing Scotland down and up kind of loop. So that's going to be both me and the Narcissist Cookbook. So, and if you haven't listened to the Narcissist Cookbook and you're here and you're watching me do a live stream, like there's literally no reason not to go look them up. So I'm guessing that the audience right now live for this announcement is probably pretty small, given that it should be like 2 a.m. there. But Jams is awake, so Carried Coin says, good luck with the flights to the UK. Yeah, that's all I can hope for. Crazy Kid Christian wants to know if they should do a cover of one of my songs. Absolutely. Do $ sax. I don't hear too many covers of that one. That's a fun one. Or whatever you want to. Cool. A couple of people saying coming to Canada. I'm looking at March of next year for Canada, specifically Toronto. So Canada is it's a very wide country. So it's I'm gonna try to start including Canada cities in my existing tours. I would have tried to get Vancouver into the West Coast tour, but logistically it just was impossible based on kind of what we were doing. So, but I do kind of want to get up in kind of that Chicago, Michigan, Wisconsin kind of region, and so looking at Toronto for March of 2023. So all my tours for the rest of the year have been announced. I have the South and I have the UK. So then after October, I'm going to take a break for a little bit. So yeah. Jams gave me a tepid thumbs up on my pronunciations. Cool. So that's all my tour announcements. I'm very excited for that. This year's just been real busy. We got a recommendation for the mashed potato bar in Edinburgh, which I'll take your food recs, absolutely. Let me play a song. This was did we finally pass? I just looked. I just saw we passed 24,000 subs. Cool, yay. I love a new round number. We were at like 23,989 when I checked last. So, anyway, sorry. I'm getting distracted. Thanks everybody for hanging out at the live stream tonight and all the thumbs up and all that. And just for being a really fun group. I love kind of seeing new names in the chat, as well as some familiar ones. So I appreciate y'all hanging out. If you liked hanging out here and you like the people that you're hanging out with in the chat, we have a Discord that is basically the best Discord that's ever existed. So join it. There will be a link. Okay. Mars has it. I was gonna say if the mods don't have it, I'll post it after I'm done. But anyways, so this song is called "Go with the Flow." In a room, it didn't look like this. It had much more lower ceilings and it was delicately lit. I couldn't shake an old girlfriend on my mind, so I was dancing to her old song with a new one. And there's no room for her inside my head. We haven't spoke for 8 years, I still feel her fingerprints. Cause she laid back and I a little well. She'd spout her little maxims that she had to calm me down. She'd say, go with the flow, with the flow, with the path. You hope for the best, you take what you have and not have a paddle and a bad idea up the wrong way. And I heard she's married now. There's no word for the emotion that I felt when I found out. It was fiery but casual, like words put in my mouth, an indifference to some news that would have killed my former self. But no, not now, and I hate how that makes me feel. It undercuts the present like my passions aren't as real. Cause time will revise both the perfect and the broken, so I have to write a song to keep a snapshot of the moment. Flow with the flow, with the path. You hope for the best, you take what you have and not have a battle and a bad idea up the wrong way. Go with the flow, with the flow, with the path. You hope for the best, you take what you have and not have a battle and a bad idea up the wrong way. And I chose self-medicating woes, not separating causes from the subsequent results. And I know, there's better antidotes than choking on the fits and tantrums I would always throw. And I hope that I will always grow, but I'ma cut the tongue out of the next one who says go with the go, with the flow, with the flow, with the path. You hope for the best, you take what you have and not have a battle and a bad idea up the wrong way. Go with the flow, with the flow, with the path. You hope for the best, you take what you have and not have a battle and a bad idea up the wrong way. In a room, it looked a lot like this. I told a bunch of strangers stuff I really shouldn't admit. Ooh. Jams, you timed that one perfectly. So, that's Jams 2, Mars 1. Jams won the clap off tonight. Appreciate all the claps and applesauce. Appreciate you. Cool. I think that might be it for music. I appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. This will probably be my last stream until I get back from my trip. So it'll be near the end of August. So I might try and hop on for like an Instagram thing at some point while I'm away, but I won't have my full setup to do my YouTube stuff. So, yeah, that's just how it is on the road. Wish I could bring everything, but anyways, other than that, if you're just joining us, I talked about very briefly the South tour I'm doing in September. If you want tickets to that, they're on my website, bughunterbug.com. And then if you are watching this later or up late for some reason, I'm also doing a UK tour in October with my good friend in the Narcissist Cookbook. So I'm very excited for the rest of this year. I think I'm about halfway done with all of the shows that I'm doing this year, between what I did already, Midwest and East Coast and West Coast, and what's still to come. So I'm very excited that there's still so much to look forward to and so many more people to meet. But yeah, definitely if you're interested in coming to one of these shows, we always have people kind of trying to buy tickets up until like the last second, and I'd say more often than not the shows sell out ahead of time. So don't wait. And that's all I gotta say about that. I appreciate everybody who watched tonight and anybody who was at any of the shows on the West Coast. It's good to see some familiar names. And I'm glad that y'all are, after seeing me, still sticking with me. I had a good time. It seemed like everybody had a good time with those shows. So that's always a great feeling to kind of go out there and, people coming to the shows and traveling and paying money to see me, and then walking away, having a good time. I'm glad you're all here. So cool, rad. This was fun. I'll see you in the Discord if you want to join in on that. And then I will see y'all on YouTube sometime at the end of August. But go ahead and follow me on Instagram, or maybe I'll do a TikTok live stream since I have the followers to do it now. We'll see how that goes. I'll experiment with it. So either TikTok or Instagram, I'll jump on one of them, and hopefully say hi sometime between now and then. So awesome, everybody. Have a great rest of your evening.